Well, time to go get killed again. Just what I wanted.
Why, little Hades, it is awful murky where you are, but if I'm not mistaken, and I never am, you wield fearsome Stygius. She once belonged to me, you know. Not quite my type, but we sure had our times. You take good care of her for me.
The ocean's fury. I know you're out there, fish. Fish! What do you know, a hellfish? Hear me on my authority. Just the edge I need. A blade fit for a god. Knight. Bring it. Blasted tombstone then. I'm out.
Hail, my most honorable beloved nephew. And I bring to you the blessing of Olympus, so that you might finally get out of there already.
Electric. Now let's be reasonable, no? Good enough to eat. Who else? Which way?
Allow me, boy, to introduce some of my loyal subjects.
No time to lose.
Huh, useless.
Very nice.
And you'll keep busy with your boulder if you know what's good for you, you little cheat. Don't go thinking I'm not watching you.
I appreciate your vigilance, madam, and surely I'll be getting Baldy up this very hill in no time flat, despite the fact that I have never once achieved this.
Hello, Your Highness.
Hey, sir. You've really never gotten Baldy to the top before.
Never got the boulder to the top, not even once. Always tumbles down right at the very end. Lost count after the 19,000th time or so. But you know what? One of these days, I bet it's going to stick.
No worries whatsoever.
What's the latest, Baldy? Had any good tumbles down that hill of late? Huh. So, there's something you like to do for entertainment out here, Baldy? Or just, I don't know, take it all in, I guess?
Stop by again sometime.
Why not? Now here goes.
Even there in your underworld, it seems quality hunting gear doesn't come cheap, apparently.
Hope I didn't keep you waiting, ladies.
Redblood, I'm getting awful sick of seeing your smug face time after time after time.
Have you given any thought to just leaving me alone and going back to wherever it is you came from?
You see, That is exactly what I mean. To think that Megara had to put up with you for I don't know how long.
I better stop her.
Tell Meg I said hello.
I'll just be a moment, Father. Could try a different
At
one.
least the Fury sisters are on better terms.
Okay. I needed one of those. Heading up. And check. Got it. Slavog, go figure. All right. I'm ever grateful that my journeys through the underworld mean that we can get to know each other, Master Chaos.
Your repeated generosity with me is starting to become a bit predictable. And yet somehow I nonetheless appreciate it still. How very odd. Such darkness emanates from you, O son of Hades, that I once again did not entirely anticipate you would arrive just now. I suspect even your father must have difficulty keeping track of you through the domain he calls his own.
You want to die again? You had it coming. favorite.
I shall remember this, nephew.
Am I some kind of pushover to you, Zagreus? Is that what you think?
She'll get over it. Her wrath.
Well, Zagreus, it turns out you need all the help that you can get, so here's a pity boon for you.
Just what I need, except... next island. My favorite power couple. One last shot. See you next time.
You arrived sooner than anticipated, cousin, and my estimations seldom are inaccurate. All for the best, of course. Perhaps you're simply faster than I thought.
want to fight.
Oh, you got blown up by a slam dancer. I could see it on your face. It also says it on my list. Got everybody's cause of death right here. Some real morbid stuff from time to time. So anyway, take care.
Thanks.
Such a shame. You have been keeping our contractor rather busy, I must say. Commissioning these frivolous projects around the house with the wealth you wrest from my domain. What are you hoping to achieve?
Oh, you know, just giving back to the community. Figure if I'm to keep getting dragged back here, it might as well be somewhat livable.
Livable? When last I checked, making the underworld livable was not among our top priorities. Just remember, in your brazenness, whose house this is.
Well aware, thanks. I have to ask you something, Nix. What is this debt you owe my father anyway? Forgive my eavesdropping, it's just I heard the two of you discussing things and it came up.
I was here long before your father. The responsibility to govern fell to me. Yet I could not manage on my own. I shape the darkness, ensure the integrity of the domain. I am less prone to census-taking and administering rules. I receded from such responsibilities.
It was too much even for you. So, when father arrived, you welcomed him? He helped?
I was quite skeptical of him at first. I thought his presence merely a cruel trick of fate. But he worked diligently from the start. Soon there was order where once there was none. I fashioned this house for him, and I maintain it still. We remain in partnership, in interdependency.
He's never taken advantage of you? Of your generosity?
No, child. He has not. He can be short with me, as you have seen, but that is the extent of it. We have found ways to reconcile disagreements. Though your relationship with him, it is more complicated than my own, I fear.
I'm sure we can reconcile our disagreements all the same. Achilles making the rounds.
He must be somewhere in Elysium, you know. Where else could he have gone?
I realize that, mistress. It's just, I think we've other matters to attend to, such as emptying the contents of this contraband.
I see. That's fine. But you will need to face your fears someday in all of this. You act as if you can't afford to get involved, but it's a little late for that.
Freshly caught, just for you, chef. Pleasure doing business. Good deal. Here's the fee. New piece of music. Should take my spear. You're using that thing now.
Nice.
Hey.
The chambers of Tartarus have probably all rearranged themselves by now.